Hello, hello, hello. What's good, everybody? It is Thursday night, and I'm ready to get right back into it. Poker Face Season 2, Episode 3. And you already know the ones we're getting into it with. We got the one, the only Phantom D Saint in the house. What's good tonight, brother?
Yo, what is good? What the hell is what is it? What is she called? Jeffrey Little Panino, whatever. Is that a food or something?
I have no idea. It must be the way he was hooking up those paninis. Oh, hooking it up tight. And the one we're going to be hooking it up with as well, we got the one, the only AK is afoot. What's good tonight?
Yes, I'm still afoot. I am working on getting tipsy, and I'm here for the lulls. So let's get into it.
Oh, we're going to get into a deep Poker Face Season 2, Episode 3, Whack-A-Mole. And we pick right up where we left off with Beatrix holding Charlie at gunpoint. And I know I would have been stopped the car by now. Like, I'm not letting those old brittle hands, like, hold that gun to my head while driving down this broke-ass, bumpy down road. Like, no. It's like, I don't know. Would you making a Were you going to be held hostage by the 70-year-old woman, Phantom?
Of course, she holding a gun at me.
Yeah.
It just seems like there had to be a way to slam on the brakes, do something, get out, go something. I mean, I don't know.
Would you want to chance that?
Brittle, and you're gonna just stop the brakes randomly.
That's what I'm saying.
It's gonna go off.
I'm doing something.
The thing could randomly slip out of her hand and fall just the right way to where it slips on her finger and it hits the trigger, and that's the back of my head right there. Nah, I'm not taking no chances with that.
Whip the car to the right and the left real quick, maybe knock her to do something. But I don't know. I was just like, you're not holding that gun.
Even more reason for the gun to go off and go astray. Nah.
She tried before with the shoelace, but she didn't believe her, and how she did trip.
Oh, I think you like this episode better than the last one, Jake. He says he's only halfway through it. That's a good one. But Beatrix lets Charlie on the fact that thanks to her, the entire organization is crumbling, and she has a way out of the country, but has unreliable info that she has a rat in her crew, and she needs Charlie to use her gift to weed him out. Woman, you have been trying to kill me for the last how long? Now you think I'm going to use my gift to help you? Like, she is on. Rhea Perlman just don't give a nothing.
At that point, I would have been like, you know what, bitch, shoot me.
I mean,
because if I help you, I'm still in danger. The feds could come busting in right now. Your boys could be mad that I'm testing them, and they could shoot me in the face. And if I don't do it, then you gonna shoot me. So what really is the danger?
Just a lose-lose situation. It's like, what are we
I'm gonna just sit here and chill. I ain't driving you no fucking where. That's what I would do. I wouldn't be trying to slam the car left and right on there.
Oh, hell no. Well, first she tells Charlie to stop at the next gas station so she can grab some snacks. And I love how Charlie asked, like, oh, can I go get cleaned up? And Beatrix was like, yeah, sure, do whatever you want. I was like, well, that's awful nice of you.
Do whatever I want. You know what? Stay here. I'll be right back. I promise.
The steering wheel. I was like, there it is. That makes more sense. Just absolutely stone-faced trolling her. I was like,
oh, man.
I was like, oh, yeah, go ahead. Do whatever you want. No big deal. I was dying. But she takes her back to the Momo where her and the gang are hiding out. And when she opens the door, we get yet another Only Murders in the Building cameo. And we see Richard Kind is playing Jeffrey, her husband. That was pretty sick. How many Murders in the Building cameos are we going to get this season?
At least 3. Y'all ain't seen it yet, but I seen one. I ain't going to say who it is, but it's another one coming.
Another one coming. What'd you say, Phantom?
Honestly, that could even be him. Because didn't he mention, like, later on in the episode, like, he was an actor once?
Who?
The Jeffrey character,
Richard Kind.
Yeah, didn't he say he was an actor? I can't remember if he said that during his meeting with Howard. I'm forgetting it. I'm Howard.
Oh, he said he did stage. Yeah, he did stage work one time and acted a certain whatever that.
You know what
play was? Yeah.
It just makes me more and more want to get that crossover. And I feel like it should be like a full season or at least a half season crossover for both of them, because all of the sketchy backstories that all the people in that building have, and now to see what they're doing over here, it just fits.
That'd be hilarious. But as soon as I heard him crack that scrap metal business joke, I knew that he was the rat. Like, oh my God, look at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Charlie heads in to test the Stone Cold Killers and B's crew, and they all come up clean. And the way she just like casually added, so not unless your hubby here is working for the feds, he was just quick with a nope. Like, then it just, that solidified it.
Well, I knew it. Yeah. Especially how he just like reverted his eyes looking down. He's like, oh no. I was like, oh, come on. It's him.
100% he's right. Charlie thought this would be good enough, but of course it wasn't. Beatrix wants her to come to the plane with him to use her as bait to make sure that the pilot's not a Fed. And once she sends Charlie into the plane, of course the Feds come rushing in. And Jeffrey freaks out and makes a break for the plane, but a Fed pops out of nowhere and shoots him. I'm like, this is not making sense whatsoever.
I have a question. Why not just shoot him in the kneecaps? Why did you have to go full body shots through the back?
To make
There's vital organs that you could hit right there. It would look real if you shot him in the leg. You didn't have to kill him, just stop him.
Yeah, that's how I knew something was weird.
I don't think all those things. Yeah, I don't think that needed to happen that way.
Like if it was another cop, then I probably would have believed it. But coming from him, I was
but it was Howard that they showed. Yeah. Automatic red flag.
But they said they wanted to put him in witness protection, so they needed those other gangsters to think that he was dead. So when he disappeared, he was disappeared because he was dead, and then they just put him in the witness protection program. I think that's why
he should have supplied him with some type of Kevlar protection with maybe a blood pack or something. And I don't know if y'all know about Kevlar these days, but they make them really nicely so they blend into your clothes seamlessly. This could have been easy.
Oh, just like Kingpin style, just make your whole suit out of it.
Yeah, exactly.
Something just didn't seem right about it. And Beatrix snaps and tries to shoot the agent that just shot and killed her beloved, but her gun won't fire. So she just throws it at the back of his head and knocks him down. And then when he drops his gun, she picks it up and shoots him with his own gun. And my question is, when she shot him, we saw blood splatter.
We saw a lot of blood splatter. That's what I'm saying. I thought homie was dead because where did that bullet go to catch all that blood? And if it was just a fake setup, then that just proves what I was just saying. You could have had a blood pack on this man, and it'd have been fine.
But yeah, when she shot the agent, and all of a sudden that blood splattered from the agent. But then they did, I guess, kind of explain it a little bit later. They're like, it's only lethal at very close range, and she was close range, right behind him. So
that was a lot of blood that splattered out of there, though. It looked like she hit an artery.
But that's what well, she shot him in the head, so I mean that would be a bleeder. And like I said, they did say it could be lethal. She
shot him in the head, and he just got back up.
No, I'm saying the agent, when she shot the agent and he fell down and blood splattered. I mean, and then they cut away. So we thought that she actually killed him. But then we see later he wakes back up and they're patching him up. And I was like, oh, okay. They did say that if it's too close, that it can be lethal. So at least they explained that a little bit, because I was like, wait a minute. You shooting with blanks. How the hell has he got blood splattering all over the place? But we do see in the next scene that Jeffrey was working with the Feds and against Beatrix. We also see another agent playing best friend to Agent Luca, but it's more than obvious that he's the dirty cop working for Beatrix. And he tries to get who Luca's informant was out of him, but Luca kept that shit sealed because, I don't know, he already knew there was a leak in there, which is the FBI just giving up informants left and right. I mean, he's going to be that nervous that somebody's going to do it as informant. You'd think they'd be tighter knit than that, wouldn't they?
It's real sus that he's trying to ask him that hard who his informant is, period. And no, I don't think you would be telling anybody who your snitch was, not even your boss, because the whole system isn't always completely safe.
I mean, that's just it. He said, I didn't even tell the boss about it, which is just crazy. Okay, so we don't trust anybody in the FBI anymore. They can't even keep informants safe. That's kind of wild to me.
Hell no.
Now I'm saying, shit goes left all the time, man. I don't blame him.
We then see who it was Beatrix met up with at the gas station. She had Charlie take her to, and of course we get to meet the dirty Fed. So we got that confirmed right away. Didn't have to wait. And we then see that since he can't get Luca to give up who the informant is, he just follows him when he gets the call for him to meet. And I was like, how did he see Luca get the call, track down a lip reader, then find out exactly where Luca had driven away to meet the guy at? He would have never been able to pull that out. I don't know. Something about that just drove me nuts.
Movie magic. Don't think about it too tough.
Plot convenience. I was like, wait a minute.
Because plot.
But you didn't. You had to take the time to go track down a lip reader. He would have been gone. I don't know that.
And also, the lip reader was a part of their task crew. How does the captain, who is on site, not know what's happening with all these dudes? That also didn't make sense to me. I mean, again, I know because plot, but still, y'all are better storytellers than this.
And why did he even need a lip reader? Because later on we see him reading Charlie's lips anyway.
He's the one doing it.
But he was terrible though, so I don't know. Maybe he was picking something up from the lip reader or trying to learn something.
I don't know, man.
It was a little sloppy to me. I was like, wait a minute, what's happening?
Yeah, they were messy.
But he does and has the lip reader expose Luca's plan with Jeffrey verbatim. And then we see that after Charlie realized it was Jeffrey who's the rat, she immediately went into the bathroom to call her FBI friend, who just happens to be Agent Luca, the man running the whole undercover operation. I was like, what a convenient small world this is.
He said it right. Oh, you really are good at my job.
You're better than me at my job, he said. It was like, and you are not wrong. Back to the sting op, and we see Jeffrey get shot with what's supposed to be blanks, but he's actually dead. And then somehow Beatrix shoots Luca with the same gun, and they really were blanks. So what gives? Like, we already saw like her point and shoot the gun at Charlie, and nothing happened. So I don't know. Did you already figure out what had happened, or were you kind of confused by this point, Phantom?
No, I was confused. I'm like, what the hell is going on? Then they explained it with the whole blank situation.
It's just like, how are you going to shoot some people and not some people with the same gun? Like, okay, what's happening? But Charlie, realizing the gun's not really loaded, does what she should have done a long time ago and just bum rushes this 71-year-old lady. Like, what? I mean, what took you this long? Let's get it.
Oh, one little simple hip thrust, bro. You'll throw her whole pelvis out for the next 6 months, man.
What were we waiting for? You are not being held hostage this long from this lady. This is just out of control. But outside, we get a playback of what really happened, and we see it was, of course, the dirty agent that we were worried about. That he was worried about Jeffrey identifying him. So he loads Luca's gun with a couple of real bullets. And Beatrix says she'll let the feds know who the dirty agent is if they give her a pilot to get her out of the country. And the feds agree to the deal, but of course the dirty agent says, no, she's too dangerous. We can't let her get away. He's not trying to get given up.
How was that not the red flag for the captain right there?
That's what I'm saying. Like, how did he not figure this man out by now? Like, the plot convenience of this episode was getting wild. I mean, come on now. You're supposed to be the lead FBI agent. You don't see all this?
Like, come on, bro. Come on.
Ridiculous. Then Charlie comes up with a decent plan, calling Agent Luca and leaving the phone on while questioning Beatrix. And it was working pretty well until Agent Appleseed got all excited and blew the wad over some foreign bush growing that shouldn't be there. I was like, are you kidding with this guy?
How are you on a job? You are on the job. You are at the site. Boots on the ground. And your ass is over here looking at the fucking earthworms and snails. Oh, hey, Captain, I think this is an invasive species.
Oh,
what?
My God.
Gomer Pyle has better riz than you in this right now. What the hell is wrong with you?
It was I mean, I don't know.
We are right in the middle of the operation. He made me so mad. He made me so upset.
Oh, it was beyond ridiculous. I was like, if I was Luke, I'd have put a foot so far up his ass. I was like, we have a hostage. We have a dead informant. We have an ongoing standoff with a mafia crime boss, and you're ignorant ass over here blowing our cover over a damn bush. Like, oh,
you know what? Give me your gun. Give me the gun. Give me that vest.
Game over.
Go to your room. Go to your room, man. I don't mean go back to the office. No, matter of fact, give me your badge too. Leave.
I'd tell him to go plant some trees, take your ass back to the forest.
Absolutely not right. Go play with your damn snails and worms.
I don't know. Was this not bugging the hell out of you, Phantom?
Yeah, but this maple tree must be something, though.
He was beyond excited over this thing. I was like, get bent.
How do you even have time to do that? You're supposed to be working, bro.
And he was so excited. Beatrix grabs her phone and smashes it and tells Charlie that's her last freebie. And the dirty agent says we should storm the plane. And as gun-ho as he is, like we were just saying, like it should have been obvious to the agent in charge that this is your dirty mo. Like, how have you not figured this out? Gomer Pyle squad. So Luca, Charlie, and Beatrix all figure it out about the same time that it was her mole that got Jeffrey killed. And that's when Luca decides to take a chance and run into the plane unarmed. Like brave, but stupid. I don't know. Are you running in there without a gun with somebody that you just killed her husband and she's a crime boss, Phantom?
Hell no. To the no.
Dude, you're taking too many chances.
Give him some cool points because he was trying to get the job done, but he was first and foremost worried about Charlie. So he wasn't trying to leave his people. I'll give him that.
Oh, I don't know. I'd have had a weapon or something.
He was reckless. I'm not saying what he did was right, but I respect what he did.
Absolutely crazy. He gets Beatrix to cooperate and give up the name of her mole, who just then decides to join them all on the plane. And what was like with the untied shoestring gag that was going on with this whole thing? Like, I felt that was a long walk for a very weak payoff. Like, they are just forcing early setup jokes and checkoff guns at this point.
I have another question. Why did nobody close the door? If that's supposed to be like your last stand, don't you make it like as hard as possible for people to come up and sneak up on you?
It might be one of those doors you have to close from the outside. I mean, that was like a little tiny private plane.
No. Even private planes, you can still open and close them from the inside. They're built like
Shouldn't
that.
Shouldn't they be like inside thing, not outside for a plane?
Yeah, that's all. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. All planes, all of those latches are on the inside. All he had to do is get to the top step, pull that strap, and pull the stairs up. That's it.
Oh, something should have happened. But I mean, who was going to pull it up?
Howard. He was the last one in. She's got him at gunpoint. Yo, dude, go grab the strap.
Oh, you mean Luca?
That's it.
Yeah, Luca.
Yeah. I call him Howard because Big Bang Theory.
He was probably a little more worried about getting shot in the face the second he walked in the plane than pulling up some door behind him.
Well, no, that's what I'm saying. After she sees him, she's already got him at gunpoint. Okay, you know what, little man? Ain't nobody else trying to sneak up here on me. Close that door behind you.
Well, he's not expecting the dirty agent to bum rush him. He would think if anybody's coming in that plane, it would be an agent coming to help him. So he probably wouldn't want to close them off. He'd want his help to be able to come back.
He would have a gun pointed at him and being given an order. He would still close the door.
Maybe. Yeah, there's a lot of loopholes in this one for sure. So, of course, he trips over his own shoelace. Charlie grabs the gun, shooting the ironing board that weighed about half an ounce, and yet somehow it was heavy enough to knock the agent out and knock the gun down. I was like, this is beyond ridiculous. Did you see? I mean, it was like less than a cardboard box hitting him on the head, but somehow that's enough to knock the gun out of his hand and knock him down?
Yeah, I was in disbelief, honestly. Like, how the hell did that really hit him and knocked him out?
I chalked it up to him being skittish. He's been skittish this whole time in these moves he's been making. So
you've been drinking
little
milk.
Thing popped off, and the milk did not do his body any good. Clearly,
it was insane.
That's a very old school reference for y'all listening.
Tip of it, so the iron was like the weight of it or something, but the iron was at the base.
Mm-hmm.
That whole thing drove me nuts. So now that the FBI has their dirty agent, Beatrix gets offered a Witsec, and Luca convinces her to drop the hit on Charlie. And when she agrees, she says she's happy for her fresh start. And once Charlie hears that, she realizes for the first time in quite a while, she also has a fresh start. With no more mob chasing her, she is free to go and do whatever she likes. So what's up, fandom? What do we think she's going to get into next? AK's already got a little jump on it. She watched the next episode. What do you think?
Not sure, yeah. Unless, again, like we was talking backstage, unless the mob, like with this whole like rat situation, like, we don't care. But knowing Charlie, she always says something dumber, like eavesdrops on something where she shouldn't be eavesdropping, and she'll run again.
Oh, she's going to be getting into it for sure. She's going to be getting into some problems that she had no business getting into, but she just put herself into. And yeah, definitely, like one of those mob bosses could definitely be like, hey, Beatrice is a rat for the FBI. We're not listening to her. I don't care if she said drop the hit. We're taking this woman out. They said her whole situation was in shambles because of Charlie. That means all the other 5 families' situation is in shambles because of Charlie. You think they're going to let this woman that's now cooperating with the FBI, like, drop a hit on the woman that caused all this? Hell to the no. Yeah, I don't know.
Hold on, who out of that crew actually made it off the tarmac? Didn't they shoot all the other guys? Didn't they get into a shootout?
They got into a shootout, but they never showed what happened to them. They probably just got arrested, I would guess. So, yeah, I don't know. I don't think the families are. I think towards the middle of the season, we'll find out those families aren't dropping it. They're like, no, we've been going through all this because of you. You've got to go. So, yeah.
And then she's going to end up leaving and driving to New York.
That could happen. Absolutely could happen. Oh, what do we think of this episode, Phantom?
Wasn't bad. Kind of missed the whole, someone kills someone, figure out the why. Charlie, like, kind of figures it out. I missed that aspect.
I think it was a little ridiculous how easy it was for those clowns that couldn't hit the ocean from the beach. All of a sudden, could always find Charlie though, no matter where she was hiding out, even though she was just getting paid nothing but cash. Like that seemed a little too convenient. So I'm glad they're going to wipe that out and then start this in a new direction. I just have no idea what. Like I said, I think is what we were just saying. Wherever she goes, she's just.
I thought they were going to be there in this episode, but they weren't.
Yeah, we didn't really see them.
No, because she's with the boss. So yeah, there's no reason for them to be stalking her.
Weren't two of the guys that Charlie went in to question to see if they were rats?
Were they?
I think one of them was. I didn't recognize any of the others.
Because there's 3 guys.
No, I don't know. I gotta relook at it.
Yeah, I think 2 of those guys might have been the 2 that have been chasing her because they're not going to pay extra actors for this. They're keeping that money. Oh, but I think exactly. She's just gonna be nosy, getting different situations everywhere she drives, and just find herself in some positions she should never be in. But
it does come back to form. Yeah, that's the only thing I'll say for y'all to watch. It does come back to form.
I absolutely believe that. Oh, as usual, we have just a couple questions. See if anybody remembers this. If you're watching later, put these in the comment section down below. Beatrice stole an item up her sleeve. Where did Charlie say she preferred to steal her or hold her stolen items in her youth?
I don't remember. Was it her bra or a shoe? Her boots.
Yeah. Doesn't she hide?
Or maybe her hair, knowing her.
Didn't she hide the phone in her boot? I'm going with that.
Yeah, that's what made me think the boot just now.
That's so awesome. Wow, I thought this would be so super easy. Those are all incorrect.
Dang, don't know.
Did she have them in her butt crack? I mean, because I'm trying to think on a woman's body, where else would she try to conceal something? Well, I said her hair. He said that was wrong. No. So if it's not under her titties, it's not in her hair, it's not in her shoes. Pockets, I don't feel are a good hiding place because that's like the first place anybody's going to go to look. So in her drawers?
Beatrix even made specific comment of this later on in the episode. That's funny. But yes, all those are incorrect.
Pay attention to that.
All those are incorrect.
Was she holding them in her imagination? Because in her armpit somehow? Because I don't understand where else is there.
That's fantastic. I love it. Oh, we know this one. What tree was it that Prescott couldn't shut up about?
The Japanese maple tree.
The Japanese maplewood. Absolutely correct. He pulled that
dude, he is so fired. Oh, if I was that captain, he would have been so fired.
What is Agent Luca's last name?
I still call him Howard. I have no idea.
Is it Clark?
It is Clark. Oh, nice call.
There you go. Good on you.
Fantastic. I was about to say I could probably just say who's the agent. You couldn't have said his first name. That's amazing. Oh, Luca Clark, absolutely correct. What was the tree that got Agent Prescott so excited he blew Charlie's cover?
You just asked that.
That was a different one.
That was a different one.
Oh. I don't know, probably sandalwood mixed with chamomile, something or other. I don't know. Certainly something ridiculously random.
Oh, what was the tree that got Agent Prescott so excited he blew Charlie's cover? The first one he was talking about, he was so excited about, was in the FBI meeting.
Yeah, I don't remember that. I just remembered wanting to punch him when he started talking about the damn invasive species. Oh, fucking guy.
Oh, what ancient American folklore character did his boss call him when he was making fun of the story?
Your mic cut out there for a second.
What old American folklore character did his boss call him when he was making fun of him at that meeting?
Johnny Appleseed?
Johnny Appleseed, absolutely correct. Said that one earlier. What did Danny tell Beatrix his name was?
It was
something fucking stupid.
Even hearing that, I'm like, that's obviously not his real name, but okay.
Yeah. It's something that sounds like freaking Mrs. Thistleswat, who is a character from Avenue Q. Ridiculous adult Sesame Street play, and it's hilarious. It's something to that degree. It sounds stupid. And he had like 2 aliases that were both equally stupid.
It was absolutely that dumb. Oh, Anybody out there watching, put it down in the comment section down below. What did Danny tell Beatrix's name was?
Paddington McTuffy the fifth or some stupid shit.
Something very much like that. And last but not least, what was Danny's full name?
Don't remember that either.
What was his real name? Oh yeah, that's a tough one. Oh, anybody remember that? Put that one in the comment section down below. But yep, that is it. I mean, like I said, I can't wait to see where it goes now, because now she's free. She's not running from the mob anymore. So they got to put a whole different twist on this and yet keep it the same. So I can't wait to see the direction they take this. And it's out now. So now when we're off of here, I can go and pop it in and see where it is and what it does. Mm-hmm. Oh, so we will be doing the next one, episode 4, on Tuesday. You guys got the trivia going on tomorrow?
Yep.
We have Lord of the Rings trivia going down tomorrow. Finally, like we literally supposed to do it like 3 weeks ago, but life be lifing, and it doesn't stop for the streams. So yeah, that's coming up. Come next week, me and the ladies will also be back on my channel talking about some things. Probably next weekend, if we can get schedules synced up. Me, the ladies, and Thousand Eyes of One, we're going to talk about Sinners. Looking forward to that. If you haven't seen that movie yet, please go see it. It is a masterpiece of work. And I think that's about it.
There it is, and there it does. And so, yeah, I believe so on Tuesday we'll be doing episode 4. Next Thursday, I believe we're going to be doing a Thunderbolts review. So everybody make sure you've got that stuff by then. And then the Tuesday after that, I might be in Vegas that week. I got to check it out. But yeah,
we will have to do a whole outline for Thunderbolts.
Oh, it's going to be fantastic.
Because I know you're going with the deep dive. I have to write that stuff down. Because it was a lot.
So be ready for that. Tuesday, Poker Face episode 4. Thursday, the Thunderbolts review. And we're just going to keep this party train moving. So I hope everybody's having an absolutely fantastic week. And it gets better from here. You guys have a great weekend. We'll see you on Tuesday. Be easy, everybody.
Peace.